Are we going to talk about this shitty-ass movie?
Hello, baby!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Idiot's Guide to Slashers, the only podcast that when you're done watching it, puts you in a slasher movie and you get killed.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we've never watched it because we don't get murdered, but I hear it's a good podcast.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, today we're talking about Halloween 5.
The second worst Halloween movie I've ever seen.
Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers.
Probably won't be the...
It fucking better be. You too, motherfuckers.
What did I do?
You made me watch these. It's your idea. I blame you for all of this.
Trust me, I've wanted to back out since the fourth fucking movie.
Every movie goes, hey guys,
and
what
I
if we
was
did
told
Idiot's Guide to...
I can't, or else I would.
You know what's funny?
But we're so
They're all
far
terrible.
now.
Yeah, now it's no turning back now.
We have some good ones coming up,
I don't believe you.
but then I don't know.
We have 13 left. We did the math earlier.
Yeah,
See, that's
13 left. But
We have over 3 more months, and that's if we
Oh.
don't skip any with the holidays coming up.
I didn't think about it that way. Maybe on the holidays we just fucking rush through it, baby. We're done with these slashers. So does anybody have to start out? Does anybody have a Nick question or anything they want to bring up?
I got a couple. It was hard to even fucking question things because like nothing happened.
What do you mean nothing happened? Loomis just shook the little girl
Well-
and said, "Hey, you bitch, where's Michael?"
Here's what I think of the movie. I liked 4. 4 is the best one so far,
Mhm.
in my humble opinion. This one, it wasn't like awful where like 3 was, where I just wanted to like claw my eyes out. But this one just had like no point. It was just like, these guys are all stupid, and then fucking, I don't know.
Well,
At one point, it reminded me of that commercial. I don't know if it's a Geico commercial or what, where he's like, "Why can't we hide in the car?" They're like, "No, hide behind the chainsaws." I'm like, "Fucking A."
You know what I think?
You're afraid.
Oh my God! No wonder he was drunk on SNL. What the fuck?
Yeah,
He said you're afraid.
afraid.
Yeah, afraid.
You're afraid.
You're afraid.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's a guy.
He seemed a little pervy in this one. Jesus.
Yeah, he was. I don't. Well, that's one of my Nick questions. Is why the fuck is he allowed to be around her? He remember last movie he was gonna shoot her and they grabbed his hand and he shot the ceiling.
And like,
Well,
why
he's like the Michael Myers specialist, but not really.
You know,
But-
He's horrible.
has he ever been the one to
Yeah.
take him down?
Yeah, the first movie, but then or one of them, and then they.
Well, yeah, then they undid it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, he took him down in this one too.
I guess technically because he's still alive. You know.
Did he die taking him down?
No, he's
No.
he's in the next. The next one he's in is the last one he's in.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we gotta wait 6 years to watch it. Not really, but in real life.
Oh, I thought he died. I thought he like beat
No,
himself to death.
It says in here he has like a heart attack or something in the middle of beating.
Oh, well, am I? Because he's. Never mind. I'll get to that later. All right, Nick question. I had a Nick
go for
question.
it.
She climbed up the laundry chute? There's no fucking way.
Yeah, it seems so much shorter when she was
Here-
climbing up it than when she fell down.
Yeah,
it.
she fell down 4 stories. She climbed up 2 feet.
She
Yeah.
fell down. And I was like,
I was like, hey, she's in a little chute like Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis is her dad. In Last Boy Scout? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would be possible, but you would need to be like shirtless so that your back can like stick to the laundry chute.
Yeah, but she was a little girl.
Yeah, we don't want to see her little boobies.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying but it would be very hard. But to elaborate, I do love how she like just turned into a deaf mute. Fucking this movie.
Yeah, that was such a weird decision.
I don't know if she was deaf.
Well, you know, I guess
she
I
can
guess she
hear.
could hear. Yeah, no, she's not deaf. She's just a mute.
Well, what I wanted to call her, I can't really call her.
Did she have like laryngitis? Like I didn't get it because she got her voice back.
You know what I think?
And then
She think I'm a farthead.
She's a fart
and
head.
then she has like seizures, like whenever Michael Myers is close to somebody.
You know, I like. It was there was that one part where she's like doing it. She's like, like a woman and cookies and saying all shit, and the guy's like quarter or Fifth and Avenue.
Yeah, the guy's
he knew,
like,
I know exactly where those titties are.
That's a big titty bitch at the gas station.
She's talking about it was a gas station with cookies for titties, and he's like, no, right where that's at.
Yeah.
I have a couple here. So one of mine is, why is this the Cops theme?
All clear. Nothing above, nothing below.
Why the fuck was that the Cops theme in the movie?
Two things about that. One, that was my next question. What was with the music with the cops the first time?
Yeah, which is because I saw in my trivia I have something that goes on to the original part of the movie, and I'll read that to you guys later.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't do that because they thought that'd be like a parody of the movie. But I felt like there was so many goofy weird things that this was like a parody kind of.
Well, they made fun of themselves. They're like, "Oh, it's a good thing we're bad cops," or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, we do is hunt dogs and kites over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that music started playing, and I was like, oh boy.
What's funny is I was letting Joey inside, and it started playing, so I missed it the first time until he goes, "You might want to rewind it and hear that song." I was like, okay.
And then when you text us, we want any sounds.
Mhm.
I was gonna put that in, but I was like, I probably can't get that because they were talking during it and stuff. So
I stopped it right when they started talking. But yeah, there's just
there's your new Halloween theme song.
there we go. I like it.
Look, you're already bobbing your head.
Imagine if that was playing as Michael goes to kill people. My other one I have here. It's a little long, but why is Rachel yelling at the phone like it's a person that understands what's going on here? This is where she's getting out of the shower, and the phone keeps ringing, and it's Dr. Loomis, and he's like, "Hey, check on your dog. This girl's having a seizure." But listen to this.
All right. Hold on a minute. All right. I'm coming.
It literally rang 3 times.
I know, she's like, "Hold on, I'm fucking coming."
You could play with that sound.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fucking coming.
I know it's gonna be on the next soundboard.
Hold on.
Did you guys also
I'm
think
coming.
it was really weird that they just killed Rachel off? Like it was no big deal. Like she wasn't like the main girl of the last movie, other than the little girl.
No, because they did it before.
Oh, I guess so.
They always do that. This was a lot like Friday the 13th. It was a fucking previously on Halloween.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to do that.
They did
and
all
then they
that,
changed it.
all that in the beginning, and then they show the fucking girl from the last one, and then they kill her off. It was like, was this not making as much money? And they're like, hey.
Well, this one did horrible, and that's why they didn't do another one for 6 years.
I'm glad this one did horrible. It didn't deserve anybody's money.
It's true.
And
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
No, you first.
I was gonna say I like how me and Jerome already talked about this, but
I don't
how
like
she
this
stabbed
pre-podcast bullshit.
we were having a little pre-podcast meeting. You know?
Yeah, apparently.
How
We
she,
decided you're out.
Just tell me you had clothes on.
yeah.
No, well, I did
Yeah.
say we were gonna get a W in our panties. Or did I say without our panties? I don't know. We were wearing panties or not wearing panties at some
I
point.
mean, and if
Nick almost just spit his drink out.
Jesus Christ, I like how it went from we found out she stabbed her stepmom, not her mom,
Yeah.
and then it was just her stepmom that she stabbed. Didn't even say she killed.
I thought that they were foster parents from the last movie.
I thought they were like her. It was like her aunt that
Parents.
was taking the place of her mom.
I never thought it was a real mom.
Because her mom is Lori, you know.
I never thought it was a real mom. Now, do you think he's Vin Diesel?
Oh, he's getting closer. Yeah.
He's fucking racing around town.
That was
talking
weird.
about
Yeah.
family.
Oh, but things I'll do for my. I'm not editing another thing for you. Fuck off.
Well, the funny thing is the funny thing at first when he took his mask off for little Miss Deathy Doo, I thought it was a woman. I'm like, are we kidding right now?
It's
Oh, that
Michelle
was-
Myers.
Imagine if they did that and it was Lori under the mask. Would you be mad or would you be excited?
I think at that point I just wanted it to end.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
My-
I
He
agree.
teared up.
My-
Like he was getting all sentimental.
Yeah, no, and he always looks like only word I can describe is loser. Whenever in every movie he takes off his mask, why do they always cast a loser as it? Like I want him to take his mask off and he's like Jason Momoa or something.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Do you think Jason Momoa is hot or something?
Well, he just looks more normal than he just looks like a skinny little librarian or something in this.
Oh.
He just looks like some average loser dude.
He was a lot faster in this one, moving around.
Yeah, well,
Well, I think the car helped.
he just got a fit.
Yeah.
He just got a Fitbit, so when he got places, he had to run around. He's like, I gotta
Apparently.
get all my steps in.
They didn't have to
He was
be in
quick.
there.
He was moving quick.
My last Nick question is, why does Loomis have the same plan in every movie? It's always like, okay, I'm gonna get the girl and I'll put her in the house, and Michael's gonna come back to his
Oh,
house,
because it works so well.
and then instantly he goes, I'm gonna go out and find him.
He
He's the worst
How many
character.
movies have we watched?
I think in any franchise, he's the worst character.
How many movies have we watched in this stupid fucking thing?
This is the 5th one, but we watched 6 because we saw him in Halloween Kills.
No. I'm asking how many fucking movies we watched, like including all the other.
total. I could find that out.
I'd rather see anyone else in any movie than him again.
I think we've watched 20 already.
Let's see.
Because we've watched 8 Friday the 13th, 5, no, 18. We've watched 18.
18, yeah.
Yeah, 8.
Damn,
8 of the
we've
Friday
done-
the
Hey,
13th.
I like 2 of them.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's made some really good podcasts, though.
If you say so.
So I mean, but is that it?
Views and subs through the roof, right?
Yeah. As long as the roof is about this high.
All clear. Nothing
There's
above,
our
nothing
fucking
below.
theme song.
So I'll leave it up to you guys this week. Do you guys want a little trivia first, and then I'll read you the movie, or do you want me to read you the movie and then we get to some trivia?
Which is more boring?
Probably.
Which is faster? No offense.
Trivia is faster. The movie's gonna be boring and slow.
I think
Yeah.
you go movie first and then leave the trivia to something to end on. a little
Okay,
bit.
leave them wanting more. They're like, "Fuck, this movie's boring," but I want to know, like, what's the behind-the-scenes info that Trump's got?
Yeah, why did they make it so bad?
Yeah. Well, on October 31st, 1988, Michael Myers is shot and falls down a mine shaft. You remember that?
Yeah, previously.
I
on
like how
Halloween.
they really shortened the fucking all the sheriff and his whole fucking mob shoot him in the mine shaft this time.
Did they?
It was like 10 minutes long in the last movie.
I just remember the fucking fire coming out of the guy's gun because Hess said something
Yeah.
about it, and so I was like, oh yeah.
Sheriff Ben Meeker, the lynch mob,
Lynch Bob?
not one dude named Bob that was lynching them,
Bon
right?
appetit!
Fucking lynch Bob. We got one guy in our neighborhood. There's fucking lynch Bob out down the street.
Bon appetit! Or whatever the fuck he said.
Bon appetit. The Haddonfield.
Can you stop saying stupid shit when I'm trying to drink?
Sorry.
God, I'm a monster coming out of my nose.
The lynch mob of Haddonfield's truckers and state police tossed down a dynamite to finish him off. Now, I don't remember that. This is where they start...
No, that's because the movie ended.
Yeah, they didn't show that.
I cut that away.
Escaping into a nearby creek before the dynamite explodes, Michael stumbles upon an elderly hermit who nurses him back to health after he falls into a coma 1 year later on October 30th. So this is what he's like a bear. He hibernates and he's like, oh fuck, it's October. I better start getting some kills in.
Better kill the guy that
I
helped
don't
me.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't like incorporate some like Asians with samurai swords to just come into town.
Oh fuck, and they're like, hey, what kind of fuck you give me? And then they kill him.
This, bitch.
I think that's a good idea.
Never occurred to
That's
me.
a great idea. Hire some like ninjas
Oh,
to
you want
come
to
in town.
like, hire ninjas to come kill him?
Yeah.
To protect the town.
But they're always...
Oh, you know what's the
October 31st.
ultimate movie? I don't know
Three
why we even
ninjas
thought
meets Michael. Three ninjas meet Halloween.
you get John Wick, you get Uma Thurman, and what's the one more person you need?
If you have John Wick, you don't need anybody else.
No, we want a team of 3. Who's the third person?
Bob Dylan.
No, fucking Bob Dylan.
You
What's
don't want someone singing in the background?
Fine, we'll get Madonna.
No, we're not getting fucking Madonna. Virgin boy.
Fine, for Hess, we'll do Billie Eilish.
What'd I say?
We got John Wick, we got Uma Thurman, and we got Billie Eilish, and they send him into town.
A singer.
And they
we don't need
and
a
they-
singer.
Oh, yeah, sounds like Nick wanted to
Brian Singer. He'll fuck him in the ass.
sing. Okay.
You might as well just bring in like
John.
what's his name?
Jake,
the good, bad, the ugly guy. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, he's only fucking 90.
Clint Eastwood, he'll be the one that dies with going after him.
You can
Yeah.
choke his chicken.
He's gonna jerk off to Michael Myers?
Isn't
He
that
can
the
be
last movie
the,
about a chicken?
Oh yeah.
He can be Clint Eastwood from Gran Torino.
Is it weird that they're always surprised that he shows up on Halloween?
Yeah.
At this point, yes. You think
I
you'd
mean,
expect
the first
it.
one came out in 78. This is 89.
You'd think.
I know one of them didn't count, so it's about every 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, maybe look out.
Have some signs of, have you seen this man? Don't sell his mask, maybe?
Like, he was hiding in the middle of the city with his mask on, looking at them.
Yeah, maybe don't sell his
How
mask,
does,
too.
how does no one see that?
He's stealthy.
So Jamie has been admitted to the Haddonfield Children's Clinic after having attacked her foster mother. Not killed, just attacked. Jamie has been rendered mute due to psychological trauma, suffering from nightmares and seizures, and exhibits sign of a telepathic link
did
with
have
her
seizures.
uncle.
So not a deaf mute, just a mute.
No, just a mute. She's not deaf yet. She could be deaf later on. Who knows? So Dr. Sam Loomis becomes aware of Jamie's psych link with Michael and tries to convince Meeker that Michael's still alive.
That's like a tongue twister.
A little bit. How many times has this fucking guy tried to convince the town that Michael's still alive? And at this point, every time this guy has said it, Michael has come back. We haven't seen him be wrong.
Do you think maybe they should have made a movie like in between where he's like, he's coming back, and like nothing happens?
Yeah, because then it'd be more believable. People are like, no, fuck off, old man. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, Michael stabs Jamie Foster's sister Rachel to death and begins stalking their friend Tina.
It's like fucking 8 is enough in this bitch.
Michael kills Tina's boyfriend Mike, then poses as him wearing a mask that Tina gave to him earlier. Yeah, that was a little weird too when
when he drove around town.
Well, her boyfriend's name is Michael, and she's like, "Open the door, Mike. Come on, Mike." And she's sitting next to him and shit.
That girl was a little annoying.
Yeah. Is that the same girl that brought the dog to see?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was
Jamie.
fucking annoying as fuck in that hospital room.
It looks so good. Billy.
When I was watching this at the gym, when she was in the barn and she goes, "I don't see you naked," and she looks in there and she made this.
I should have got that on the board.
She made this funny face, and my phone froze. And I was like, "What the fuck is this bitch doing?" And then I was like, "Oh!" And then I like backed it up and then played through. I was like, "Jesus Christ!" Like she just froze there for a second. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Later that night, Tina and her friends Sam and Spitz go to a Halloween party at a farm.
Where was Swallows?
Swallow's gonna make it. Sensing that Tina is in danger, Jamie, having partially regained her ability to speak, just partially, goes to warn her.
What do you think she did? I was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, oh, shit, I can make a little bit of noise. While Sam and Spitz are having sex in a barn, Michael impales Spitz with a rake and decapitates Sam with the scythe.
That's a complete lie.
Why is that a lie?
It was a pitchfork.
Was it? What did it say? A rake?
Yeah.
Might as well quit reading here. Wikipedia's wrong.
All right, just skip the rest. Go to the trivia.
So Tina finds the bodies and goes to warn the nearby police and deputies.
That's where it froze.
But finds that Michael has already killed them. Tina flees, but Jamie and her friend Billy Hill, who also was an annoying fucking creepy kid, that guy's gonna grow up to be a serial killer.
Yeah. I kind of wanted him to run him over. Was that bad?
Oh, I did too.
Okay.
It was really weird because I just watched Joyride the other night with Taylor and Victoria because they wanted me to watch it. And the ending of that, he's driving around through cornfields trying to get the people, and then seeing the ending of this, it was like the same fucking thing.
Do you think something's wrong with Michael Myers' foot? Like he couldn't push down the accelerator? Because that car was going like 4 miles an hour.
No, he's just teasing him. He just likes to tease it, baby.
If you can't run over an 8-year-old kid running away from you straight ahead, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, well, you know, he is Michael. He's wearing a mask the whole time. Maybe you couldn't see him.
Who laced the car with fucking dynamite when it hit the tree?
Oh, that was a little girl. She fucking had that shit planted in there.
Yeah. Jesus. Threw C4 on it.
So Michael begins chasing Jamie but crashes into a tree. Michael exits the car and Tina sacrifices herself to allow Jamie and Billy to escape. Thought that was pretty stupid. They could have all probably got away. And she's like, "No, Michael, kill me so they can run." And then she's just crying over Tina being dead.
Yeah. How many times do you think she said Tina?
47. They're running away. They're like miles away, and she's like, "Tina!
Yeah.
Tina!"
I mean, you would be fucking upset if a
I don't know.
murder.
She's pretty fucking annoying.
You got scared today because of the landscapers.
That's true. Loomis arrives, and Jamie finally agrees to help him stop Michael for good. With Jamie's help, Loomis and Meeker have created a setup at the old Myers house, I'm sure that's going to work, to lure him back to his abandoned childhood home. Suddenly, the police receive a call saying Michael has broken into the clinic, which prompts Meeker and most of the officers to leave. Some of them are like, "I don't want to go." But most of them got out of there. However, this call is merely a diversion. Michael appears and kills the troopers sitting at the patrol car outside. So does that mean Michael did this, or do you think the Man in Black did this?
I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
He's helping out Michael.
Who is it? Bob Myers?
No,
GM for the Golden State Warriors?
He's Doctor something.
He's the doctor, Dr. Wynn.
Yeah.
What?
I'm weird to book now, and then you might learn something.
There's no books about these movies.
Yeah, there is. There's novels of every single one.
Jesus. What a waste of fucking time.
But Michael slashes him and throws him over the stair banister. Talking about Loomis.
I thought he's dead there.
So did I. I was a little confused how he's in the next movie. So Michael kills another trooper who is protecting Jamie before chasing her throughout the house. Jamie hides in the laundry chute, but is forced to abandon it when Michael stabs and injures her. Fleeing upstairs, Jamie finds the bodies of Max the dog, Rachel, and Mike in the attic. Michael finds Jamie and attempts to kill her, but stops when Jamie addresses him as Uncle and removes his mask.
I was upset when the dog was dead. I like the dog.
When Jamie touches his face, he goes into a fit of rage and chases after her again. That was like, why was that? You're gonna wipe away my tear? And then he just fucking started slashing at her.
That was stupid.
Jamie heads downstairs to find Loomis. However, Loomis has gone mad and uses her as bait for Michael, luring the killer into a trap and shooting him with a tranquilizer gun. When that scene was first happening, when he was shooting at her, I thought he had a silenced shotgun or something. I was like, why the fuck is his gun so silent? He's like, and he's just loading. It was so weird. When this doesn't work, Loomis begins beating Michael unconscious with a wooden plank until he eventually suffers from a stroke and collapses on top of Michael.
Yeah, I thought he's dead. I'm counting him as dead. I didn't see him get up.
Well, he's in the next movie.
I didn't know that. How would I know that? In 1989, how would I know that?
I don't know. It's not 1989, though. Meeker and the rest of the police return shortly thereafter, and Michael is then taken into custody, so he didn't get him in this one because he may have knocked him out, but the police arrested
They
him.
put him in jail with the fucking mask on.
Well, yeah, you know, you gotta keep up appearances.
If you put Jason in jail, would you leave his mask on?
Oh, yeah, you don't want to see what's underneath that.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
Every movie it
like,
gets
but
worse.
Freddy, you take his glove. I'll give you that.
And his hat. Make him bald.
So Meeker assures Jamie that Michael, who is locked up in a cell, will remain in prison until he dies. Jamie doesn't believe him and, however, remarks that Michael will never die. One of the officers goes to bring Jamie home when a mysterious man in black, and it's not William.
You don't know that.
That's true. Who has been? Can you imagine? It was like Ed Harris in this. That'd be nuts. Who has been searching for Michael arrives and causes an explosion at the police station. The officers, hearing the gunfire, rushes back inside. When the officer doesn't return to Jamie, she goes back in to investigate and sees that Michael is gone. He is free to terrorize Haddonfield.
That's
Dun dun dun.
Dun.
He's still out there. Can you
What?
fucking believe that Michael Myers is still out there, dude?
I can't believe that some random guy that we don't see his face helps him.
I could show you who he is. He's an actor.
I hope he was an actor. I didn't think he was a Muppet.
Want to know who plays him? I think you might know the guy. Maybe. What was his last name, House? I guess I'll just look up Man in Black.
Win. Dr. Win.
They showed him getting off the bus, and I was like, who's this fucker? Is it Mike Myers dressed
Don
up?
Shanks.
I never heard that name in my life.
You know who Don Shanks is? Let me tell you what Don Shanks has been in.
Did he shank somebody?
Shanks his dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, unfortunately.
Oh, baby, yeah.
He's a waiter in Dumb and Dumber. He does stunts in High School Musical 3. So if you're into those movies,
Oh, yes, you know him?
you can watch them here. All right, you guys want to know some fucking trivia about Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers?
I do.
So this is the lowest grossing film in the entire series, according to Box Office Mojo.
Really?
The
$3 million more?
The budget was $5 million, and it only made $11,642,254.
Wow.
And that's why they didn't make another one for 6 years. This is the second film in the series to begin by changing the ending of the previous film. The last one was Halloween 2 that changed the original Halloween.
Oh, they consider the dynamite, like, changing it?
Yeah.
I just figured that
Well,
was
and
like
also him going to the hermit, and they shortened some other stuff up too. And they made the mom thing her not die.
Oh.
So this one will be hard to read. Okay, let me see. The film's first screenplay was written by we don't care about that. It had Jamie and Michael Myers as both the antagonists. Now a teenage Jamie going on a killing spree of her own. Michael is attempting to kill her because she is unwittingly interfering with his own killing spree. So he's killing people, she's killing people. She accidentally kills one of his people, and he gets mad at her. So
sounds better already.
So Rachel is caught in the middle of between Michael and her for some reason. But the executive, opening of every single movie, the Mufasa Akkad.
Yeah.
I'm probably saying that completely wrong.
Yeah.
But that name on there, he disliked the screenplay, feeling it felt more like a parody of the Halloween series than an actual entry in it. And he already promised Danielle Harris that she could be a little girl in the next movie. So he goes, nah, we're not going to do that. But that was the original one of this. They were both going to be grown-up. Well, he's already grown up. But she was going to be a grown-up killer, and he was going to be an even older killer.
Jason grew up in one movie. Why couldn't she?
Yeah, I don't know. But I think that would have been funny. That's kind of what Hess wanted last week. He said her to kill people and shit. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
I would like
that's
that
what
better.
they fucking led up to.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna fucking say that like Ray has a father who's gonna be somebody, you don't go into the next movie and be like.
And then when she goes into a vision thing, she starts hearing Obi-Wan Kenobi talk and all these people, and you're like, oh fuck. And then 3 movies later, it's the Emperor.
Yeah. So if you stab someone at the end of the movie and you fucking think you're a killer, and the next movie you just can't talk.
I mean, that makes sense to me. I don't know what movies you watch.
Fucking shitty
We got 2 more.
Fucking Muty McGee.
That's a good T-shirt right there.
Fucking Muty McGee.
The Man in Black shots were reshot in the UK for unknown reasons with a British extra. The extra was uncredited. So if you watch the UK version of this movie, it's a completely different actor just doing those scenes.
Oh well, thank God, because
So we have 1 more to watch.
all I showed was his fucking feet.
Well, yeah, I thought it was like what's that? I thought it was like Steve Buscemi in Boardwalk Empire or something that was fucking
that'd have been interesting.
that guy.
Really?
That'd have been
I
cool.
don't know, it just made me think. It made me think of like mobster. You had like the shiny shoes.
I thought it was
going to
be some reveal that it was liar. That it was,
I pictured like a cowboy.
I pictured a goddamn like Buscemi 1930s gangster.
Really? With those shoes?
I do like that idea though. That's kind of cool.
He almost had spurs on those motherfuckers.
He's gonna ride this horse. He's the Man in Black. But I thought it was gonna end up being like Laurie or something.
I'm just well, I'm not even bringing it up.
But then lastly, this is the only Halloween movie never released in Italy. So they're like, oh, what the heck? What happened to this girl? She was a killer. What happened?
And they were like, thank God.
Yeah. That's how everyone in Italy is like, what the fuck?
Do you think they illegally streamed it and we're like, wow,
no,
we should not have risked going to jail for that.
They're so loyal over there. They didn't even try that. They're like, no. We'll wait till it's legally allowed to be played here.
Makes sense.
Then
we'll still skip
and
it.
then we'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
So we got best and worst kill. For me, I just put Tina was bad, Rachel was bad, and Michael, not Myers, but the other guy was horrible too, and I didn't have a best.
I went a little different this time. Because I had best kill as Loomis when he stabbed him. I was like, oh, thank God he's finally dead. Because I forgot you said he's in the next movie.
But yeah, he's not.
But then he had a heart attack or a stroke and died again. Mm-hmm. So that made that the worst kill. He fucking killed himself hitting somebody with a plank. So the guy that's stroking out while he's hitting him takes him down. No one else can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite one was probably the guy who drove the fancy car in the beginning. He like plunked him in the face with the hoe.
Vin Diesel.
Did you guys see the weird cut when he was on the ground wiggling? He gets stabbed in the face with it and falls over and wiggles, and it like stops for a second, and there's a weird cut, and then he starts wiggling again.
Oh, no.
I was like, well, why not just do another take of him falling over instead of cutting it? It was a little bit better with this wiggle.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Didn't catch it. I'll have to pay attention to the next one, see if I catch anything like that.
Also, lastly, did it annoy either of you that Michael's mask was untucked the entire movie?
Yeah, it did. It did, because it's supposed to be tucked in a goddamn collar.
Yeah, it looked horrible, especially because sometimes you can see it splitting out the back and you see his skin and a little bit of his normal hair and shit. You're like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I'm supposed to be seeing.
Yeah, it drove me nuts.
Didn't bother me. I did notice it. Mm-hmm. You did tell me ahead of time. Thank God. There was one scene where he like went over like this and it was sticking out, and I was like, he's just getting lazy. I mean, it's film 5, you know.
He's tired.
You don't have time to be fucking
He's
velcroing that
fucking
shit.
tired.
I get it.
Plus, it's probably hot as fuck.
I can see that.
He's tired.
And then I actually forgot before we get to titties and non-white people count. Mm-hmm. This was a Nick question I had in the beginning, but I forgot to play it. Is Loomis Tommy from Friday the 13th?
Die! Another thing they took from Friday the 13th.
Yeah. And then right after that, he's like,
no, yeah, I had the same thought. I was like, this is totally the same thing.
Yeah.
And it was the only good Friday the 13th. No, that's not true. I
think
like one of them randomly, and I don't remember what it was.
We have non-white people count and titty count. I believe there is one non-white person who was like a Mexican nurse.
Yeah.
And no titties in this.
No tits.
No tits. A lot of naked. She's getting into the shower, and the people are fucking, but no titties.
I saw her ass crack through the shower.
We don't have an ass crack count, unfortunately. Right. Should I even get the board? It was just one thing I had to do.
I can just read it.
Here, I'll just do this.
Oh, look at that.
So it has 6 titties, still, and 7 non-white people in 5 fucking movies.
Yep, that's how they roll. We don't need non-white people in the Halloween movies. We only like whites here.
Haddonfield's a white town, apparently.
I think we know where the
Apparently not in the future, though.
well not in the future in an alternate timeline.
I don't know. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just telling you, get your fucking facts right there, cheesecake.
Get your facts
Wish
right.
I had a prescription for whatever it is you're on.
Would
They
you
don't make
guys
prescriptions for
like
Coke.
to know the next movie? I bet Hess is a little afraid of it.
Don't we have more shit to go over?
We're over. The show's over, baby.
Not biggest trope? That's your idea.
Oh, I didn't write one down, so I completely forgot. And
I just
scrolled
put the
past.
boyfriend dressing like him, and then the cops not shooting him.
Yeah, I hated that boyfriend guy. I should have done that.
Like, they should have opened fire on that fuck.
Yeah, they should. Probably, he's annoying because he tricked his girlfriend like 4 times with the same fucking gag.
Yeah.
They should just kill him anyways, I think.
He tricked me one time. In the bar, I thought it was Mike Myers.
Wow. Did
He's
you
like, "Yeah,
did you have a trope
baby."
pass?
I did not have a trope.
I didn't have one
And
either.
what about
the
Jamie
whole
Lee?
the whole movie's a goddamn trope.
Yeah.
I mean, it really they all are.
You're a trope.
Jamie Lee Curtis. I didn't
I
recognize
am.
anybody again, so I just kind of forgot about Jamie Lee Curtis.
Well,
I'm a trope, and Jerome's a groper.
Hell yeah, baby.
That's true. There's 2 people. Do you know the guy that was in the room with her and said, "Get on my back," because I worked last movie? No! Is that no?
That's a no. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Remember, it was the cop in the room with her, and he broke the window. Then he got hung out the back.
Yeah.
That guy's named Troy Evans. He's in Demolition Man, Under Siege, and The Frighteners. He's in a ton of shit. So I actually recognized him. It's like, oh, cool. And the one cop with the blonde hair, you should have recognized him.
I don't know.
He's the news reporter in Die Hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he's the one that looks in the camera and goes, like, Helsinki, Sweden, or whatever he
Oh,
says.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
But all right. So now, would you guys like to know the next movie we are going to be watching?
Absolutely.
No, I'm gonna guess.
Guess. What do you
I'm
think?
just
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry, the wrong button. My bad. No.
Freddy's dead. The final nightmare. They saved the best for last.
For last.
Save the best for last, baby. We're on the last Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Now, this is actually the last of this Freddy until we have Freddy versus Jason. Then, other than that, no more of this man. We will have a different Freddy in Wes Craven's The New Nightmare. Still Robert Englund, but it's not this Freddy.
That's confusing.
Confuses me. Yeah.
It's just because in that one, it's like real life, so it's about the actors and them filming the movie, and then Freddy becomes real, and it's a whole thing.
I kind of remember that.
So like it is still the same Freddy, but it's a whole new design, and like instead of having a glove, it's like his hand.
Does he still wear a Freddy shirt?
He does. It's just a little different. Everything's the same.
What, I think
just
it's
more
different?
updated. No, you'd still call it Freddy.
Okay.
If I wore it, you'd call it a Freddy shirt for sure. You probably
Okay.
won't in this movie.
Would you get mad?
I get mad all the time because you're a fucking little cocksore.
Bon appetit, bitch.
Bone on my tit!
You're afraid.
Yeah, afraid. I'm telling you right now, man, you're afraid.
Yeah, right.
Why'd you have another bourbon there, Loomis?
But all right, yeah.
You big dildo.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, rate, anything you want to do.
Rate anything you want to do.
I'm telling you, you can comment down below. You can
Oh.
rate. You can do anything you
He's
want.
like, I'm going to rate how high I can jump.
If you want to do that, sure, rate how high. You can jump down in the comments below. And we'll see you guys next week for the last Nightmare on Elm Street, baby.